In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a fantastic website step by step with no steps skipped, using the same technology that professional web developers use and Fortune 500 companies. So let's get to it. So here's the website. We have our logo up here on top, our phone number so that people can call us and contact us for our business services. We have a featured image that's supposed to get people's attention in our headline, and a little text, and then a call to action button where people can click on it and get more information about me. We have our 3 boxes right here and this box right here, and I'm going to show you how to do all of this without any coding or anything. We have our video here, so if you have a video, if you make a promotional video for your business, then you can put that right in there. We have a map that we can show our location, contact here at the bottom, and other services. So we also have an About Me page, and it gives a little description and a picture, and I'm going to show you how to do all of this step by step. We have a quote and more pictures, so the page looks pretty cool. I really like it. We have our search bar, our social media icons, that if we click on them, they'll go to the social media page, and the tweets. So we have the Twitter social media widget in here. All right, we also have a services page where people can get lessons or buy your services, and they have different options. Lessons are $60 an hour, mixing $200 an hour, producing $1,500 an hour. Obviously, this can be changed to whatever your things are, or it doesn't need to be formatted like this at all. You can format it any way you like. And once people want one of your lessons, they click on the contact button and they go to the contact page. And we could put your phone number here, or it's up there, and they can fill out this information and it will email you. Then you can contact them and they can buy your services. So that's pretty much the website. The website is also responsive, which means that it works on any iPhones. It obviously works on PC or Mac or Linux, works on iPads, Androids, any smartphone. But what's really cool is that it responds to the screen size. So if your screen size is really small, like on a phone, it will actually change size of the website, so it still looks good on a phone. So that's pretty cool. And then if we go back to our regular size, it will again resize normally. So let me show you what that looks like on an actual phone. So here's the website on the phone. As you can see, it's reformatted, so it looks really good on your phone. It has the featured image still and has all the same content still. And we can check out the About Me page. If we click on the About Me right here, and we see that everything's formatted good and everything looks pretty good, unlike a regular website that doesn't reformat to fit a phone. So we can actually, what's also cool about this is we actually can tap to call. So if we press this right here, it says, do you want to call? And you can press call. So that's pretty cool. It looks really good on a phone and also responds when you turn it sideways. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so now let's do an overview of what we're gonna cover and how we're gonna build this website. So first we're gonna do a website tour. That's what we just did now. I showed you all the things that it could do. So that's done. Then we're gonna get a website name. So website name is like www.yourwebsite.com. All right. And then we're gonna get hosting. So hosting is where you store all of your information. So basically, if you had a website like yourwebsite.com and someone went to it, but you didn't have hosting, it would just show a blank page. It wouldn't show anything. So hosting is a computer that's on 24 hours a day that hold all of your information. So it holds your graphics, your logos, your pictures, your text. It holds everything. Without it, you just have a blank website. So we're going to get hosting. Then we're going to install WordPress. Now, WordPress is what's called a content management system, which means that it manages all your content. So instead of having to know how to do all this coding and HTML and CSS and PHP, you can just make this content just like you would in Microsoft Word, where you just type it in and you press, publish, and it's already on your website. So you don't need to know any coding when you have WordPress. And just because it's easy doesn't mean that it's not professional. Most professional web developers now use WordPress just because it allows their clients to update it themselves, and it also makes everything easier because people build themes, which is the way websites are designed, and they build different tools that you can add on. So it makes your web development go much faster, and it's much more professional than doing all the coding by hand. So after we install WordPress, we're going to then build your website. So that's how to do everything. That's what we're gonna cover. So to get a website name, that costs about $15 yearly. $15 yearly. And to get hosting, which is a computer that's on 24 hours a day that holds and stores all of your information, that's about $10 monthly. And there's no other way to get around these. I wish there was, but there's not. And so in total, the website to start is going to cost $25. $25 in total, and I think that is an amazing deal. Get a quote from a web developer, and you'll see that this website will cost you at least $2,500. Now, some people don't believe me when I say that, so go to your local web development place and get a quote, and you'll see that that's the truth. So I'm also going to show you how to get 25% off this number right here. So it's going to be under $25 for everything, and that's just amazing. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is get our website name and hosting. Let's actually bring this back up. So we need to get our website name right here and get hosting. And luckily we could get them at the same place. So let's go to www.hostgator.com. Now this is one of the largest hosting companies. These are the same people who own Bluehost and a whole bunch of other hosting companies. So we go to HostGator.com, and I really like HostGator because they have live chat, so you can click on the live chat and talk to someone. It usually does take about 10 minutes, so it's not, instant, but they really are helpful. So if you have any problems, you can click on live chat. There's usually not a lot of problems, but I have used their live chat maybe 5 or 10 times just to sort some things out. And I like HostGator because they have really good reviews. And I've had other hosting companies, and I thought all this web development stuff was confusing when it's pretty easy. So you want to make sure you get a really good hosting company. So look up people's reviews. Again, HostGator owns many different hosting companies like Bluehost and a bunch of others, but I like the HostGator team the best. So we can just click on web hosting right here, and we can scroll down, and I like to go with a baby plan just because the business plan, you don't need that much stuff, and the hatchling plan only allows a single domain. So when they say domain, they mean website. So it only allows www.yourwebsite.com. With the baby plan, you can have unlimited domains, which means you can have, your friend's website.com, your mom's website.com, a whole bunch of other businesses on it. So for the money, I like baby plan, but if you know that you're only going to have one website, then get the hatchling plan. It's less expensive. Now, you can save money if you sign up for 6 months at a time or a year at a time. I've been with them for like 7 years, I think, and I still do monthly. I don't know why, but I still do month to month. Just that security, knowing that maybe if they start acting up or something, then I can switch hosting companies or something. But really, I should do yearly because it would save me money. But I still do monthly, so that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So click on monthly and then click order now. All right, now we're going to get our website name. So we can enter in our website name right here. So I'm just going to type in mine. Simple is excuse me, simpleIsKey.com. Now we can also choose .net, .org, .us. If you already have a website name, like for example, you got your website at GoDaddy, you can enter in it right here. Or if you are from a different country, or if you're from like the UK and you need like a .co or .uk, then you need to go to GoDaddy and get it, then go back here and enter it here. But for most people, getting a .com is the best, or .net or .org is the best. So these three are the best. So enter it in right here. If you enter it in a domain name that's already available, for example, we put google.com and we click continue to step 2, it's going to say that there's an error because it's already registered. So someone already has it. So we're going to do one that isn't registered. Simple is key. And obviously don't put simple as key, put yourwebsite.com. Then we're going to put in a coupon code. So this code right here gives you 20% off, but my coupon code gives you 20% off, 25% off. So it saves you an extra 5%, and I also get credit for when you put in the code. So that really helps me keep on making these free videos. So just put in local business 25. So local business 25, and that will get you 25% off instead of 20% off. So after you do that, you click continue to step 2. All right, so make sure that we have the baby plan and we have 25% off instead of 20% off. We could put in a username here. So and we put in our security pin, just make it up. And we put in our information. If you're from another country other than the United States, you can pay via PayPal. If you're from the United States, you could do either a credit card or PayPal. So we can fill out all this information, and then we get to domain privacy protection. Now, I trust people, so I'm going to uncheck this. And what this does is people can look up your website and they can see who owns it. So this hides your contact information. So if you want your contact information to be hidden, then click this. If you don't really care one way or another, then you can save money and uncheck it. Site lock, I don't personally use it, so I'm going to uncheck it, but it adds a little more security to your website. And it puts this nice logo on your website where people can trust it more. But I don't use it, so and you can always get it later if you decide that you do need it. So just uncheck that. Mobile website builder, our website's already mobile compatible like I showed you, so we don't need that. So now there's an overview of everything that we have. So live chat, okay, live support 24 hours a day, free. Account activation free, money back guarantee. So we have a 45-day money back guarantee. Our hosting is baby, and we have the coupon credit for 25% off instead of 20% off. So that's good. and the package is $9.95 plus minus the 25% off, and the hosting add-ons none. Domain registration is $15, and the setup price is nothing. So in total, it's under $25. It's $22.46, which is amazing. And then you just click I have read and agree to the terms and conditions, and then create account. Once we create our account, we're going to get a congratulations page that looks like this. And now we can go ahead and check our email. All right, so let's go into our email. So I'm going to just type in my email. And I'm going to see that HostGator has sent account information. Now this is really important, so you're going to want to either write down this information or print it out, somehow keep it safe. So here's our account information. It tells us really important things like our domain, our website name, our password, just really good information that you need to have and keep safe. So once we have this information, the next thing we're going to do is install WordPress. So let's see where we are in our progress. So we did the website tour, we got the website name, we got hosting. Now we're going to install WordPress. So we're on that step right there. So to install WordPress, you first need to log into your control panel and then type in your username and password. So username and password. So first we're going to click on our control panel link. And now we're going to type in our username and password. So we're just going to take this username and right click and copy it and paste it into here. Then we're going to take our password and copy it and paste it. Now you can copy and paste by clicking right click and highlighting it, then right clicking and press copy, and just right click and press paste. Alright, once you do that, you can press login. Alright, once we're logged in, we're going to want to scroll down, and under software/services, you're going to see quick install. Go ahead and click quick install. Then click WordPress. Then click continue. Now we're going to install WordPress on your website. So I have many different websites because I use the baby plan for my hosting. And so we're just going to find simpleiskey.com. And we don't want to put / anything because we want to install on the main website. We don't want to install on our website.com / something. We want to install it on the main website. So after we do that, we can enable auto upgrades. That's fine. The admin email we're going to put as my email address, but obviously you want to put yours. For blog title, I'm just going to put local business. This can always be changed later, so it's not a big deal. For admin username, I'm just going to put admin, and I'm going to put my first and last name, Tyler Moore. Alright, then I'm going to click install now. So right now we're installing WordPress, and it's going to say congratulations, your website is now ready. But make sure before you click on anything that you write down or print out your username and password. Alright, so it says your website is ready, but actually new websites take anywhere from 3 to 24 hours to work. Now I've never had to wait 24 hours. Most of the time it takes 3 hours. So I'm going to take a break right now and pause the video, and I'm going to come back in 3 hours and we're going to continue from there. So just know that your website is fine right now. WordPress is installed. Sometimes it just takes 3 to 4 hours to work. So I'm going to pause the video right now and I'll see you soon. Alright, so I'm back. I've waited about 3 hours and I'm just going to check to see if my website works. So I'm going to click right here. And the default WordPress installation is there, so it does work. So you've saved yourself a lot of money even by putting this default WordPress installation in here, but it doesn't really look that great. It looks okay, but not that great. So let's log into our website. So the way we do that is we go to ourwebsite.com/wp-admin. So your website.com, .net, .org, whatever it is, /wp-admin. And then click enter. Alright, so now it's asking for our username and password. So we want to go back to our quick install, and our username is admin, and this is our password. So I'm just going to copy it. So here we are, our username, admin, password. We'll paste it in there from here, and we'll click login. All right, now we're in our back end of our website. So this is where we make all the changes to affect our main website. I'm just going to close this quick install because we don't need it anymore. And I'm going to close this one right here, my email. All right, one of the first things that I like to do is change the password because I can't remember that huge long password. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to users, and I'm going to click on admin or whatever username you made. Then I'm going to scroll down and it says new password. I'm just going to enter in my new password. All right, now that I have a password that I could memorize, I'm going to click update profile. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change what the links look like. So let me explain that to you. Let's go to our website. And we see the sample page right here. And if we click on it, we'll see up here that it says /question_page_ID = 2. Well, that's not very good for humans to read and understand. It's also not good for the search engines. How would Google know what this page is about if it has $page_ID = 2? This page should say /sample page because that's the page we're on. So how do we change that? First thing we do is we go to settings, then we go to permalinks. Once we're here, we want to change it from the default to day and name, month and name, or post name. Any of those are fine. I'm going to go with post name. Then I'm going to click Save Changes. So now we have /page_ID = 2, but if we refresh this page, it's going to say /sample-page, which makes it look much better for humans, and it's better for the search engines to find your website. Now we're going to go back to our dashboard. And now we're going to turn off caching. So what is caching? Caching helps your website load faster. So if we click refresh here, the website loads really quickly. But what caching also does is it saves your website so that if you're making changes to your website, sometimes the changes won't update and it won't show. Since we're going to make a lot of changes to your website, we're basically building your whole website, we want to turn off caching for now. So the way we do that is we go to settings, then WP Super Cache. Then click the Easy tab and caching off. Select that one and click Update Status. Alright, so now caching is off. If you really are paranoid or sometimes your website's changes are not changing at all, we can actually disable the whole caching tool. So we can go to plugins and just under WP Super Cache, click deactivate. Now that will deactivate caching. Once you're finished with your website, you're going to want to reactivate it. But for now, just keep it deactivated so that your website changes update. All right, we'll go back to our dashboard. All right, now we're at the fun part. We're going to install a theme. So a theme is the look of your website. So as we can see here, this has a certain look. We have the black bar as a navigation, a picture right here, our business description here, and the page, and this is what the home page looks like. So a theme is basically the design of your website. So let's get a better design. Let's go to our dashboard and let's click on Appearance, then Themes. All right, then click Install Themes. Once we do that, we can look for local business. So that's the theme name, local business. Click search, and we see we have this local business theme here. Once we see it, we can click install now. Then click activate. All right, now our local business theme is installed. So our website did look like this, but if we click refresh, our website now looks like this. So that's really cool. And it's also really cool that someone designed this, Ink Themes designed this for free for you guys. So that's really cool. All right, once your theme is installed, let's go back to our dashboard. And if you ever get logged out of your dashboard, you can always go to yourwebsite.com/wp-admin and log in again. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add pages to our website. So maybe we want an about page, a contact page, and a services page on our website. But right now we only have a sample page. So let's see how to do that. We go into our dashboard and under pages, we click add new. All right, so now I'm just gonna put about me. And I'm just gonna put hi. So this is the title of the page, about me. And this is what's inside of the page right here. Then I'm gonna click publish to publish the page. Now if I go back to my website and click refresh, I will see that there's a new about me page. And if I click on it, we can see that it just says hi in there. All right, so let's add a couple more pages. Let's not put in the content inside of the pages yet, but let's just add the pages so they're added up here. So we could go to pages again and click add new. And maybe I want to make a contact page. So I do contact, I'm gonna leave this blank and click publish. All right, let's say I also want a services page. So I'll go to pages again and click add new and type in services, and we'll leave it blank for now and we'll click publish. All right, so if we refresh our website, we should see the about me, the contact, and the services page, plus the sample page. All right, so now that we have some pages up, let's do something a little more exciting. How do we get our front page in order? So let's go to our home page. how do we change this image right here and this headline and this text and this button, and basically how do we change everything in here. So the way to do that is to, the first thing we're going to do is change this image right here. So I have an image on my computer, but it's way too big. So what I need to do is resize the image to this area and then place it in here. So let's do that next. Alright, so we go back into our dashboard, and the way we change the front page image is we go to Appearance, then Theme Options. Alright, and now it's under Home Page Top Settings. So we click that, and we see Top Feature Image. But we also see that the optimal size is 363 pixels wide by 285 pixels tall. So what does that mean? That's the width and the height of the image. So if we look here, we'll see that this is 363 pixels wide by 285 pictures tall. The problem with this upload image right here is that it doesn't allow you to resize the image. So if we just upload an image right here from our computer, the image is going to be huge. It's going to be like way over here. So how do we resize the image? We can do that by uploading it here first to a different, uploading to the regular WordPress, then resizing it, then putting it in here. So I know it's a little complex, but we need to do this because if we upload the image right here, it will be a huge picture and not allow us to resize. So first we need to upload it through the media uploader. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go to Media and click on Add New. Alright, then we're going to select Files. And we're going to go to our desktop and find the file. And it's this 1.jpeg here, a JPEG file. So if you're uploading a file, it has to be JPEG, PNG, GIF, basically just an image file. Alright, so we are uploading it. We're gonna click Open. It may say OK if you're on a PC or something. So now we've uploaded the file. So I'm going to press Edit. And I'm going to see that this file is really big. So if we put this file into here, then it's going to be way too big. So we need a way of resizing it. So what we do is we go to Edit Image right here. And we know that this size right here is 363 wide by 285 tall. So I'm just going to scale it down. I'm going to click the Scale Image right here. And I'm going to start with height first. So I'm just going to put 285. And I'm going to click Scale. Alright, so the image is scaled down. And I'm going to click Update. So the image is scaled down, but it's not the exact sizes we want. It's 285 wide, but it's a little too tall still. So I'm going to edit image again. And I'm going to make a selection here. Just click and drag with my mouse. I'm going to make it all the way tall. And then I'm going to put here 363. Let's try that again. 363. And I'm going to move my selection perfectly. So now the selection is 363 wide and 285 tall. It always goes width by height. All right. Then I'm going to click the crop image. Now, cropping image is just going to cut out this part and this part. So I'm going to crop image, and I'm going to press save. Then I'm going to press update. All right. So now we have this image. But where is the image held? Basically, where does the image live? And this image lives at this file URL right here. So what you can do is you can double click and then right click and copy it. And once we copy it, now we have that file. We have the location of the file. So now we're going to go back to Appearance, then Theme Options. Make sure you click on the Homepage Top Settings. And let's paste the location of that file into here. All right. Then go down and press Save All Changes. Now we go back here and we press Refresh. And we can see that the image fits perfectly right here because it's 363 wide by 285 tall. All right, so the next thing we want to do is change it so that when you click on this image here, it doesn't just go to the home page, it actually goes to the About Me page. And we're also going to change this headline here and this description here. And we're also going to change this button. So, how do we do all this? Well, we go back to Appearance, Theme Options, then Home Page Top Settings. Then it says Top Featured Image Link. The way we can change that is deciding what you want to happen when someone clicks this, what page you want it to go to. So we're just gonna go to the About Me page. So if I click on About Me right here, we can see that the address is ourwebsite.com/about-me. So we need this about-me right here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to type in that about-me. So about-me. Then we're going to click Save All Changes. All right, then we're going to go back to our home page. And if we click on our picture now, it goes to the About Me page. So it's all starting to integrate together now. Even though this About Me page isn't done yet, and there's nothing on it, at least we have the home page working a little better. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is change this top featured heading, and that is right here. Because we're not booking cabs, we're selling piano services or whatever you're doing. So I'm just going to copy some text. And I know you can't see that on my screen, but I'm copying text right now. And so we'll go to back to this area. And if you lose it, once again, you just go to Appearance, Theme Options, Home Page Top Settings. And in the top featured heading, I'm just going to paste some text. So I'll teach you how to play the piano the fun and fast way. Obviously, this is going to be different for you. But we're going to scroll down and press Save All Changes. Scroll back up, refresh this. And we'll see that now this text makes more sense with this image. All right, we're going to keep on going. Now we're going to change this right here. So again, I have this information already written down for you guys, so I'm not typing it, so I'm just going to copy it real quick. All right, so the top feature description, I'm just going to paste that in there. All right, and then it says, hi, I'm Tyler Moore, blah, blah, blah. and we'll click Save Changes. And now we go back and we refresh, and we see the changes made. Now on your website, you don't want to have too much text. I see some people putting, loads and loads of text on here when people don't read that much. I mean, even this might be a little too much. If you can, slice it down a little bit, that would be even better. The less text, the better for people. People are really visual. Everyone's a visual person, really. We look at, images and faces and people. That's what really attracts us, not, a block of text. We get scared and we go off the page. So try to use as many images as possible. All right, on to the next thing, this button right here. Let's go back. So it says top featured button text. So we're just gonna change that to About Me and save changes, and I'll show you what that does. You see right here it says read more. If we refresh, it says About Me, but still the button doesn't go anywhere. So the user expects when you click on the button to go to the About Me page. It just goes to the home page. How do we change that? Well, we could just put About-Me in here and click Save All Changes. And click refresh, and now it goes to the About Me page. Again, there's nothing on here, but there will be soon, so it'll all come together pretty soon. All right, the next thing that we're going to want to do is, first we can close this tab. We're going to want to change these different featured boxes, I guess you could call them. We're going to want to change this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we're going to want to add read more, but maybe that should go to our About Me page again. So let's see how to do that. Once you go to Appearance, Theme Options, then go to Home Page Featured Area. So we have our first featured heading and first featured description and first featured link. So I'll show you what all that is. The first featured heading is here, the description is here, and the link is here. So we want those to go to the About Me page. So this is the second featured heading, second featured description, second featured link, and so on. All right, so let's change these. Alrighty, let's see. First featured heading. So maybe for this we could just put classical, since we're doing piano lessons. And then I have a description here. Oh. And we'll just paste that in. Advanced. All right, so you can just type in here whatever you want. And the first featured link, we could just do About-Me again. If you wanted to go to the contact page, obviously instead of that, you put contact here, or whatever your page is. So if it was the contact page, we would just put contact, not slash contact, just contact. All right. So we did that. So let's save all changes. All right, and now that it's saved, this should change right here if we click refresh. So we're going to refresh the page, and it says classical, and the description, and then it says read more, and the read more goes to the About Me page again. All right, because I'm selling myself, that's not actually me. That's just a Google image. But if I were a piano teacher, I would be selling myself as the teacher. So always know what your product is. All right, so the next featured image. So we have second featured image. Maybe this would be ear training, and the description, which I have already written down. but I will copy it right now and paste it. So, and then the link again is about-me. All right. So third featured heading, I'm gonna just put love the journey. All right. So if you're in music, you gotta love that journey. Then the third description I will copy right now and I'll paste it. All right, and then the third featured link is about-me. All right, so what have we done so far? We did the third featured, love the journey and the description, and we did the second, ear training and the description. So let's save all changes. And let's click refresh. So we have classical, it goes to the About Me page, ear training goes to the About Me page, love the journey, if we click on it, goes to the About Me page. All right, so now we got to change this area because we're not doing taxi services, we're doing piano lessons, or we're doing whatever you're doing. So how do we change this? All right, so we go back to this setting and it's just the left featured heading and the left featured description. And that is here, left featured heading, left featured description. It has no link, so we don't need that. All right, so how do we do that? Left featured heading, I have something copied again, so I'm just gonna paste it in there. And left featured description. I have something copied. And we'll just paste it in here. All right, so everything looks good. So we'll save all changes. And I'll click refresh. And it looks really good. But how did I get these spaces in here? So that actually does take a little bit of HTML code, but it's not difficult. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And we put in these spaces because it doesn't look good if it's just a whole block of text. That's too much reading for most people. So you want to put little spaces in here. So you're going to learn your first HTML, or maybe it's not your first. Maybe you already know HTML, but you're going to learn it anyways. So let's go back and let's see what I pasted in here. So this is all just regular text. You just type it in like regular. Then I have these BRs, which is a page break. So it goes less than, and then the letters BR, and then the greater than sign. And that's how you make spaces. So let me just show you how to make spaces. So if I put hi, this is Tyler, and then I just press enter, and I go, yes, it is, and we click Save All Changes, it's not going to put in spaces. So let's refresh. So I say, hi, this is Tyler. Yes, it is. It's all on the same line. So it didn't register my spaces here. So if I wanted spaces, I would just have to put in the less than sign, BR, and the greater than sign, and put that another one in here. And now when I save changes and refresh, we will see that it went on different lines. And if you need to skip a line, then you just put 2 BRs. So do less than BR, greater than again, and it will actually, and right here, it will skip a line. So I'll go 2 lines. All right, so that was possibly your first HTML coding. It's not very hard, but it's not that fun either. So that's why we like to use WordPress, because it would be difficult to make this whole website doing all that type of stuff. All right, so I'm just going to delete that though, and save all changes and refresh, and we'll be right here. Now it's time to put a video in here. So how do we do that? All right, so I'm just going to go to a YouTube page, and you obviously know how to do that because you're on a YouTube page right now. And you could do this with my video. you can actually put my video into your website. You have permission to do that, so go ahead and do that. That might be fun. What you do is you go to any YouTube video, then you click on the share button, and then you click on the embed button. And once you embed it, the width is actually different. So this width right here is about 305 wide. So we need to, under video size, we need to say custom size. And the width always goes first, so, and the height goes second. So we're just gonna put 305, and then we're gonna copy this code right here. See how it changed it, the 305 right there? So we're gonna copy this code, and we're gonna come over here again in the right featured section. We're just gonna paste. All right, and we're gonna click Save All Changes. Now if we look at our music front page, it has the video, and I don't know whose video that is, but hopefully my video is in there now, right? It has the video and this featured section and these featured sections, and it's starting to look more like a local business that we want instead of that cat business. So it's starting to look pretty good. All right, next up is we're gonna change this logo right here and this number here and this text. So okay, this is getting fun. Let's go to appearance, then theme options again. Then we're gonna wanna go to general settings. Now we're gonna wanna upload our logo, and it's 300 wide by 90 tall. And if you haven't seen my other video, how to make a logo without Photoshop, you're gonna wanna check that out, and it will show you how to make a logo. So just click on my name on YouTube and you can check that out. All right, so once you have your logo, once you've watched the video and you made your logo, or maybe you already have a logo, you can just click Upload Image. And we're just gonna upload the logo. All right, then I'm gonna click Save All Changes, and we're gonna see what happened. So that's pretty cool. That's my logo. I have a little piano there and my name and whatever. So that is pretty cool. Now we're gonna change this to my phone number. So let's see how to do that. Under top right, contact details, we're just gonna do call me and my phone number. And then in the contact number, you're gonna put the phone number again. So all right, and save all changes. And we'll go refresh. So now we have a call me 310-743-3190. And if you click on this number with your computer, it doesn't do anything. But if you click on it with your cell phone, with your mobile phone, then it will actually make the call, like I showed you in the beginning of this video. So that's really cool. I think I want a colon there. So let's just say call me colon that. Okay. All right, so that's better. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do is change this footer area. This section's called the footer. And just by the way, this section up here is called the header. So we're gonna change the footer section. We're gonna change this, this, and this with the map, so that your home page is completely yours. All right, so how do we do that? First, we go scroll up here, and we'll start from the dashboard. we go to appearance, then widgets. Appearance, then widgets. All right, and we can see we have the first footer, excuse me, we have the first footer widget area here, the second footer widget area here, and the third one here. This corresponds with the first footer widget area, the second one, and the third one. So, how do we actually get content into the first, second, and third? What we do is we expand this by clicking this button right here. And we drag over, we click and hold and drag over this text box, and then we let it go. And now it's saying give us the title and the information. So the title can be, let's say, other services, and the information we'll just paste right in there. But obviously you'll type it in or paste it, whatever you want. All right, and then we click save, and that corresponded with this footer area, so we click refresh, and we see that we have other services and that right there. So that's pretty cool. All right, the second, whoops, one second. I accidentally clicked on that. The second footer area is the contact us. So we're actually gonna change that. So let's expand this right here. And let's drag in this text. And the title of it will be Contact Us. You probably guessed it. Good job. And we're just gonna put in the address here and the email. So I have the address and the phone number and the email. All right. So if I press save right now, this is actually all going to go on one line again, unless we put in those BRs like, we said before. So let's see what that looks like. Let's see it all on one line. We're going to ruin our website a little bit. So that doesn't look very good. But if we actually check this box right here that says automatically add paragraphs and click save, then we look at it again, we'll see that it automatically adds the paragraphs and it's on multiple lines. All right, so pretty simple stuff. Now, how do we get this really cool Google map in here? Let's check that out. We do the same thing. We take this third footer widget area and we drag in the text, and we're not going to add any title to it. We're just going to put in the map. So the way we do that is, let's open up another tab here and let's go to maps.google.com. All right. And I'm just going to put in here Manhattan Beach, because that's where I live near. All right, so this is Manhattan Beach, and then I'm just going to click this link button right here and customize and preview embed map. All right, so let me minimize this to the screen, and we're going to do a custom map size. Make it a little bigger. Custom map size, and the width is going to be 280. And as you can see, everyone always does width first and height second. So 280, that's going to correspond to this wide, 280 wide, and 140 tall. And that corresponds with this tall. All right. And once we do that, it's going to resize. I'm actually just going to do it on the, instead of the satellite, I'm going to uncheck, I'm going to actually click map instead of satellite because I think it looks better. And I'm going to put it right there. Once you do that, you're going to want to copy all of this code again. Is this sounding familiar? Just like the YouTube one, where we just copy this code. You don't need to know what it means, but just copy it. And we'll exit out of this. And we'll go back to our widget area and we'll just paste it in. Paste it in. All right, when I save this map, it's gonna show up fine, but it's also gonna add some things that we don't want that we're gonna delete. So let's see what it looks like. We can minimize all that right there. And let's refresh. So now we have a map of Manhattan Beach and it's looking pretty good, but it has this view larger map button in here, and maybe we don't want that in there. So let's actually look at and inspect the HTML code to see if we get rid of it. So let's this third footer widget area that's expanded again, and we can see that that it starts with this BR right here. This BR, remember that BR is a break. It looks a little different because they put a slash in it. But everything from that BR to where it says small, you want to delete. So it just starts with the iframe and ends with the iframe. Then click save. And now when we refresh, our map is going to fit in there much better. And actually, I think what we should do is add in that title because it's looking a little weird without it. It doesn't look consistent. So let's go ahead and go back to our widget area, the third footer widget area. That's a tongue twister. And let's put in location in the title and click save. Now when we go back to it, hopefully it'll look all consistent. And yeah, that looks much better. So we have other services, contact us, location. So the website and definitely the home page is looking pretty good, but we're not done yet. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is delete this sample page because it's just a sample page. It's not your page. It's been annoying me. What about you? Good. So let's close this map and let's go to the dashboard again. And let's go to pages. Just click on this pages. And we see this sample page. Why don't we click trash? And it goes away. Then if we click refresh, there's no more sample page, and boy, does that feel good. All right, now that we've gotten rid of the sample page, let's finally get to this about page. Because when you click on any of these buttons here, it goes to the about page, and the about page isn't working. There's nothing there on it, and we want something there. So there's two ways to get to edit this about page. The quick and easy way is when you're logged in, you could just click on this edit page here. The longer way is just to go to the dashboard, click on pages, and click on about page. So let's just do it that way. And now it says about me. So here is make sure you're on visual instead of text, because text is just, you have to know all the HTML encoding and stuff. But the visual is just what it sounds like. You're able to do it visually, just like Microsoft Word or something. All right, so this about page. I already have some text for it, so I'm sure you guys know how to type text. So I'm just gonna paste the text in there without the bullet. All right, and after I do that, we can click update. So we have it updated. Now we can go to our about page and click refresh.
So now we have the text in there, and it looks all right, I guess. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not good. Let's make it a little better. So let's put our cursor right here, right before the H in the high, and let's click Add Media. Now, adding media allows you to put in things like pictures. So let's go ahead and select Files and click on Tyler. Obviously, yours will be different. But if you want to add a picture of me on your website, feel free. So there I am. And what we're going to do is it says link to, and we're going to put none. Because we don't want, when you click on the image, we don't want anything to happen. We don't want it to go to Google or a different website, or we don't want it to make it turn into a bigger image or anything like that. Alignment. So this is how it aligns on the text. Do you want to the left of the text, the right of the text, or in the center with the text below it? So alignment, I'm going to put to the right. In size, you probably want it around 300. So it gives you a few sizes. I'm just going to do full size because full size is 333 pixels wide. So that's like that wide. Then I'm going to click Insert into Page. All right, so it inserts it, and I'm going to click, and I aligned it to the right, so it goes to the right of the text, and I'm going to click Update. So we're just going to refresh that one. And we're going to see the text, and then we're going to see the image, and that's pretty cool. But it's not anything that cool yet. So let's maybe we can bold this by highlighting it and clicking bold. And you can also get more options by clicking this button. So we get even more options here. Maybe a complete beginner can build a website like this. How about I italic that and I make that a different color? I'll make it blue. And click Update. All right, so now we can refresh our page. And we can see that that's bolded right there, and that's blue. And you can do a whole bunch of other things there. So maybe underneath here, I'll put my tutorials. Whoops. My tutorials are 100% free and always will be. All right. So I put that in there, and maybe we want to make it bigger. So the way we could do that, under paragraph, if we do like H4. H1 is the biggest, H6 is the smallest. So H4, let's say. It doesn't look like it changed now, but it did. So maybe we'll also put in a quote, as if I'm quoting it. And maybe we'll put it in the center. So, yeah, we have it quoted, centered, and everything like that. Let's see what that looks like. We press Update, and we refresh. So my tutorials are 100% free and always will be. So that looks okay. I think it would look better if it was italic, actually. So let's highlight this, make it italic, and press Update. Refresh this. All right, so that looks pretty cool. I like that. So a quote in the middle of the page. So that's pretty cool. Now let's write some more stuff. I don't want it to be a block quote though, so let's get rid of that. All right. So let's paste in some more text. Let's copy it and paste it. And let's take out this. I don't know why it's doing that. Sometimes weird things happen and you just got to play with it. All right, and we can update that and we can see what it looks like now. So we made some more text. And so we have text and then the quote and then more text here, which it looks, it's starting to look pretty good. What do you think? Now what we can do is add in another image. So right here before the we'll put our cursor and we'll click add media. And we'll actually click upload files instead of media library. And we'll select files. And we click abc.png or whatever it is you have. This is just a graphic. And we're going to do full size, link to nowhere. So it's not going to be a link. A link means when you click on it, it goes to a different page. It links to a different page. And the alignment is going to be left this time. Full size, insert into page. All right, so we have our ABC, and we're going to click Update. So we go back here and we click Refresh. And now it's looking pretty fancy. So we have our picture, our quote, our ABC, because it's step-by-step instructions, just like you're getting right here. And yeah, that's pretty cool. But the next thing is this leave a reply. So by default, WordPress allows people to comment on pages and reply to them. But on something like an about page, you don't really want people to comment on it, really. So how do we get rid of this leave a reply? It's actually pretty tricky. And the first time I did it, it took me a little longer than it should have. But it's not that difficult to figure out. So if we go up here to screen options, and we click on the discussion field and we scroll down and we uncheck allow comments and allow trackbacks, then we click update, it'll actually disappear. So that took a little Googling to find out. And if you have problems, it's good to first try to Google it or ask HostGator. All right, so if we refresh this, we'll see that the comments aren't there. So now the website is looking really clean and much better. All right, so next up is what's called the sidebar, and that's this area right here. It's literally on the side of your website, and it's a bar, sort of. It's just on the side of your website, and it's right here. So how do we edit this and make it look better and cooler and more awesome? The way we do that is we could start back at our dashboard again. And we go to Appearance, then Widgets. Appearance and Widgets. So it says Primary Widget Area, and that's what they call these areas right here, Widget Area. Primary Widget Area. So we have Search, Recent Posts, Recent Comments, Archives, Categories, and Meta. So right here we have Search, Recent Posts, Recent Comments, Archives, Categories, and Meta. So we have all of these different things here. So how do we edit this? So let's just get rid of Recent Posts. Then click Refresh. And we see that the Recent Post is gone. So let's try that again for Recent Comments. So what we do is we click and hold and we drag, and we just drag it over here and we let it go. All right, and we click refresh, and we see that that's gone also. So let's actually get rid of everything except for search. Let's get rid of this, and get rid of this. We can also get rid of this by clicking here and just clicking delete. Either way works. All right. So we have some widgets available. So we can, if we want to display our different pages, we can just drag that in here and put pages and click save. And now we can see that everything is gone except for the search and the different pages. So this may be a faster way for people to access what you want. But let's say you want something else. This is very limited. Let's say, what if you want social media icons here, but you don't want to create the graphics and do the buttons and everything. how do we get that? Is that even available? Well, to answer your second question, yes, it's available. And how do we get it? We get it through what is called a plugin. So plugins are over here. What plugins do for WordPress is extend the functionality of WordPress. So let's say, for instance, WordPress doesn't have a contact form where you can fill it out and send it to you. You can actually download a plugin that someone made for free that allows that functionality for WordPress. So it's just like a bunch of add-ons. Plugins you can think of as just a bunch of add-ons that, enhance WordPress. So someone made a widget add-on that allows you to put in social media. So that's pretty cool. So let's see how you download a plugin, and let's see how it all works. So what we do is we just go to plugins and we click add new. So now we're extending WordPress. So let's look for a social plugin. Social. Just type in social and search plugins. And we can scroll down and we can see one with good ratings. Maybe this one right here. So we roll over the stars and we see, based on 23 ratings, it got like a 4.5 out of 5 stars. We can also click on details so that we see that it's been downloaded 14,000 times. We can see some screenshots, what it looks like. And you can view how it was, how to install it, and everything like that. Most of the time, it's good to read the description to see how it works, and look at the screenshots, and sometimes installation. So after you do all that, just click install now. And then click activate plugin. So now that we're here, we can actually just click on, we see this new button right here. So just click on it. And it's asking you to choose what you want it to look like. So we can scroll down and let's click theme 14, let's say. And we can actually boost this up to, 55 by 55. I mean, yeah, if we want. So that's the width and height of the social media icons. And then it's asking for our Twitter username. Let's put Knutant. Facebook name, let's just put Knutant, and Google Plus URL, I have it right here. Let's just paste it in there. And YouTube URL, Knutant. So after we did all that, we can just update the social icon. And then we go back to appearance and widgets again. And now we can see that we have a new available widget. So what we do is we drag it over, and we can change the size again to 55 by 55 and leave it as defaults and click save. So now let's see what that did. Let's actually put the icon align in the center and save. So let's see if we did it right. Now we can refresh this, and we can see that we have our social media icons. And if we click on them, we can see that it goes to the correct page. And here's my Facebook page, by the way, facebook.com/Knutant. Please like it if you want to. All right, so we have these, and that's pretty cool. So what's next? Maybe next we want a Twitter feed here. Add a little Twitter feed, that might be cool. So it'd show all my last tweets. I don't really go on Twitter a lot, but I know it's pretty popular, so let's just add that in. So again, we don't have a Twitter feed here, so we're just gonna go to plugins. And we're gonna click add new. Then we're gonna search for mini Twitter. So that's what it's called. That's a plugin name, mini Twitter. And we see the mini Twitter feed right here. So we're actually, instead of going to details, since we know it's good and everything, we're just gonna click install now. And we're gonna click OK. And we're gonna activate plugin. All right, doesn't look like anything happened, but if we go to appearance and widgets, we're gonna see this mini Twitter right here. So we're just gonna click and drag it over. We're gonna put username Knutant, limit, we're gonna put 3, and we're gonna click save. So limit is how many tweets it shows. All right, then we're gonna click refresh, and we're gonna see our mini Twitter feed. So we have our social media icons and the Twitter feed, which is pretty amazing. All right, now that we have the sidebar completed, we can see that the sidebar is gonna show up on every page. So this contact page, it also shows up, and the services page, it shows up too. So if we go back to our home page, obviously it's not there, but we can now click on the About Me, and everything is linking together much better. All right, that's pretty cool. Now for the next thing, let's get our contact page going. So the contact is blank here. What we want here is a contact form so that people can fill out and it will email you. So let's see how to do that. We go into our dashboard, and we actually need a plugin because by default WordPress doesn't come with a contact form. So we'll go to plugins and we'll click add new. All right, and there's a contact form that I like. It's called Contact Form 7. So Contact Form 7. And then click Search Plugins. All right, and now that we see it here, we can just click Install Now. Press OK. And then activate plugin. All right, now our contact form is activated, and we can see it right here. So see this contact button? So not all plugins go into the widget area. Some plugins go into the contact area. Some plugins you can't see at all. So just click on the contact button and click on the contact form. Okay, and make sure that the mail to is your email address. All right, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna copy this right here. Just right click and copy. And this is called a short code. So we're copying the contact form, and then we're gonna go to pages, and we're gonna go to contact, and we're gonna paste that into there. So this is the code for the contact form, and it's called a short code. So after we paste it in, we can press update, and we can view page, or we can just go here and press refresh. So here's our contact form. It looks pretty good. Maybe you might want to put a phone number or, a picture of, your staff here or something. You can do that. That's pretty easy. If we go back here, maybe we don't want people to leave a reply. That might confuse them. So let's remove that. And if you remember how to do that, we go to screen options. Make sure discussion is checked. Scroll down, uncheck allow comments, uncheck allow trackbacks. then press update. Now if we refresh this, we can see that the reply area is gone and we have the contact form. So let's see the contact form in action. Let's say our name is Canutant and our email is canutant@gmail.com. And the subject is, hey Tyler, what is up? All right, and then you press send. Now that sent message will be in your email. I want to point out that sometimes it goes into your spam email inbox, so that's just something that you have to check for the first time. So yeah, I think it went into our spam box. So if I go to spam, we can see that it went there, and you just check it off and say it's not spam. It does that every once in a while, so you're just gonna make sure that it doesn't do it for the first couple of times. All right, and then we see that here is the email. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now we have an about and a contact form. Next up is our services. All right, so my vision for the services page is to have 3 different boxes that have different services in them. So maybe one of the services will be lessons, another one will be mixing, and another one will be producing. And these each have 3 different prices per hour. Obviously, if you're doing something different, then you can put different things in these 3 boxes. But basically, I kind of want it to be like a spreadsheet, but a really pretty one, where it's easy to see all my different services. So that sort of box that you put your different services in is called a price box. So we're going to search right now and see if WordPress has a plugin, a price box plugin. So we're just going to go to plugins and click add new, and we're going to simply search for price box. So we're going to search plugin, and let's see, maybe it's not called price box, maybe it's called price table. That's more like it. Price table. Okay, so now we have price table and pricing table. Let's see which one got better reviews, and just go to the details on each one and see some screenshots. So that one looks pretty good. Let's see this one. Details, screenshots, and this one looks pretty good too. So either one is probably okay to use. We're just going to go with the first one, the price table, and we're going to install now. So a lot of times you have different options of what to use, but it's up to you and your design. We're just going to go with the first one, and we're going to activate it. Once we do that, we have a new price table menu item, and we're just going to add new right here. All right, and this is pretty pointless, I think. Maybe we'll put services in the title. And here is our price table. So we can add column, and maybe we could put the title as lessons, and the price at maybe $60 an hour. And the details I have copied here. And the button URL, it's http://www.yourwebsite.com/contact. So you have to put this http :// because that tells this website that it's a link to a different page. So that tells it that it's a link to another page. All right, and then maybe the button will be contact me. And we can add a couple of features. So we're just gonna add a feature. Maybe this one would be, this first one can be called lessons, and the title can be traditional piano lessons. All right, and then we'll add another one. And the page jumps a little bit, but don't worry. This one can be ear training, and the subtitle could be learn to play whatever. And we'll add another feature. And this title can be theory, and the subtitle can be that one. It's fine. And then we add another one, and the title is contact me, and the subtitle. And these are popping up because I've done this before. So now we can go to a different one, and maybe this one is mixing. And I'm sure you're getting tired of this, but since this is step by step with no steps skipped, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with it. So the details for the mixing is professional mixing. The button URL is the same one as here, so we'll just copy, paste, and it says contact me. All right, so we have hardware, add, software, add, 20 years experience, add, and contact me. All right, and just one more, I promise this will end. The next one is producing. The price is $1,500 an hour because I'm amazing. I actually don't do any producing, mixing, or lessons, sorry. And the button URL is the same as this one. And the button text is contact me. All right, and then we have different things. Maybe the first thing we have is maybe 5 hit singles, and just copy this over right here. Sorry, I know it's taking a long time. Add another one, songwriting, add another one, pop, and add another one, contact me. The next video, I promise I won't have such a long price box here. So make sure after you do this to check one off as recommended, and then make sure to publish it. All right, then it tells you the short code for your price table. So we can copy this short code for the price table. So that holds the whole price table. That's the code for it. Then we want to go to pages, and we want to go to our services page, and we want to paste it right in there. Let's give it one space. So let's press enter once and paste it right in there. Then press update. All right, now that we've updated it, let's look, hope and pray, and go to our services page. And we have a nice, beautiful price box. But for some reason, our contact button didn't work. So let's see what happened with that. Let's go back to our price table, edit it, and maybe for the button URL, we only needed contact. I hope so. So let's see, contact me. Let's see if that changes it. Nope. Let's go. All right, so that worked. Thank God. All right, so what we need to do is I put in the wrong website URL. So you're going to want to put in the correct one, unlike me. I thought I was on a different website. Contact me. Contact me. All right, so you put in http://www.yourwebsite.com/contact or /whatever link you want it to go to. Once you do that, click update and go back to your services, refresh, and we have a nice, cool price box that has our lessons at $60 an hour, $200 an hour, and $1,500 an hour for producing, and a nice contact button that if you click on it, it goes to our contact page, and you should probably put your phone number in here, but they can contact you right there. So that is pretty darn cool. So let's see the whole website together. But before we do that, we have to get rid of the comment right here. So a faster way to edit this page is just click on services and click this edit page right here. Close this. And scroll down and uncheck allow comments, allow trackbacks. Update. All right, and view page. So here we have it, our nice, beautiful services page, a home page that works perfectly. You can go to the About Me section and learn more about me and everything, and then go to the services page and go to the contact page. The only thing that's bothering me now on this website is I want the contact to be on the very right. That's usually how people do it, and the services to be here. So how do we do that? Well, we need to rearrange the menu. So we go to local business, dashboard. We go to our website dashboard, and then we go to appearance, then menus. And we just enter in a menu name. It could be anything, but I like to call mine menu. That makes it easy. All right, and then we have pages here. I'm just gonna say view all right here. Just click view all, select all of them, and then add to menu. You'll see that they're added here now. And now we can rearrange them. So I can actually drag and hold and make it go under, and then save menu. So now we can look at our website. We see that the contact is here, but if we click refresh, sorry, there's one more step you gotta do, and that is right here where it says main menu. You click on it and you select it as the menu. So now we'll see home, about, contact, services, but this is home, about, services, contact. We see that if we refresh, it rearranges. So that's much better order in my opinion. All right. Sometimes you want a submenu if you have a bunch of pages, and you can do that easily by clicking and holding and indenting. Then click Save Menu. So let's see what that looks like. So now if we hover over home, the About Me comes up. But we don't want to do that, so I'm actually going to click, hold it, and drag it so it's not indented, and Save Menu. So to get the menu working, first you have to make a new menu. Then you have to assign it to your theme. then you add all your pages in here. Pretty simple stuff. Well, congratulations. You made yourself an amazing website that web developers would charge anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. And I know that sounds super crazy, but go get a quote. You'll be amazed. And I just want to, again, congratulate you not only for making the amazing website, but also getting to the end of this video. Only 10% of people, and I think less than 10% of people, actually go all the way to the end and finish the video. So you're definitely in the top 10%. You're the ones that take action. You're the ones who are going to build a business and make something successful. So I congratulate you. Most people don't even get to the end of this video or even go through the video and do it. So I just really congratulations on making the video, and please remember to comment, please rate, and please subscribe. Remember to go to my website, Conutant.org. That's CONUTANT.org for more tutorials and more web design lessons. Thanks a lot.